the gracious Carrie Lorig.
Thank you so much for coming. So the one thing I'll say before I read my poem is that I originally planned to toss tiny cows into the audience, but they're surprisingly hard to find in the Midwest, or at least in Minneapolis. I couldn't find any. So you can just imagine that happening while I read this poem. This poem is called Scatter State. I write with a bad mouth you can dance to. Your armholes shake around your arms. The claps are hard and they shake the mouth standing over them. The claps are going to catch your head moving around here, in the center of a rented space. I break cloth by asking your voice dangling under water it can't swallow. I tie it back together through my pained face. There is naked around here that says you can only see my boobs through an armhole. It is not a hole, it is a ditch. It is largely brown. The fruit leans out. They feel over the edge. I feel it. 2 showers at once. 2 kinds of dressing at once. I feel it. 2 kinds of dead rhymes at once. One handwritten and the other written in shapes of the back and stomach, blue placed and pressed down like potato stamps. I feel it. 2 erosions at once, catching their arms around me like this. The cattle are wrapping themselves in big sheets and then standing up. Tree pain means putting your arms around my hair and making it stand up. We are dangling under the bulb of a rented space. My chest drops from 3 stories to 1. The river tries to stand up, but is lost in its largely brown sheets. What did I ever think I would see through once I climbed inside? Fishes that scare wet and stuck heart raw out of you. Fishes that make lists out of your side of this sheet-pouring place, this rented space we paid good land to rub our vine pelts in. There are pieces of my chest in the water. Words breathe through holes in their sides, and boats foam in their slits. You choose the ditch as a spot to focus on. You clap your hands. The sound of your hands comes out of the holes in my sides. You put your ear to my sides. I liked you because you were so long inside you, and I liked you because you were trash on watermelon meat in the sink. I have not forgotten since what a harvested spill is, what a night foaming in its slit is. How bad I was at you with the cups of my hands. Moon lips through his gauze. A fish looses his voice in the middle of your hands about to clap. It looks just like a horn wrapped in a sheet, grazing. The sheet is trashed on so much mouth pulling at the earth's covers. The sound comes out of my sides and I am tempted to weep in a catchy way. The way a checkout girl would. The way a girl who has fired off a pop before would. The way a girl who can hold her hands over her teeth fence would. My voice leaves a welt in the grass whenever I look at it while I'm talking, like it's been sitting there on its butt. I write a word in the grass while saying an unword, like ah. I die and come back to life a pain person. I die and come back to life a flower person. I die and come brackish to life a person who can slantwise sing dent music. I die and come brackish to life a river sugared with antler sheds who karaoke a word fish's territory to. I die space and come back to life space, a stupid cow asleep. The letters drink a fifth of American grain, space, and grown with grass.